Hello everybody and welcome to week 3 of the Inferno League, sponsored by the wonderful people at Omelette Arcade. First map for today is Sanhok, and we're on board with SVH Jackson. Pretty poor turnout. Today's only the 25. We've got a southwest to northeast flight path. Plenty of people heading northwesterly direction. Boot camp doesn't appear like it's going to be too hot. We'll just stick with. No, there's a couple people landing a booty, just a couple. SVH Jackson's got about 1,000 kilometers to himself. Try and find somewhere that is hot. Looks like this place is the hottest, so let's go and check that out. On board with a Real Goat. He's currently floating down. Got a couple of Weeby and Misfire Pickford heading down to Camp Alpha. And XG and Joel and Real Goat have landed at this little place at the top of the hill, and there's not a lot of loot up here. Real Goat with the VSS. There's 12k there as well. Picking and landing. So XG and Joel might have. Joel with an M16, but he doesn't have a vest or anything, so a little bit more difficult. It's probably fairly even. That he does have an AK. Alright, I changed my mind. He's definitely winning out of the VSS. You miss a few of those VSS shots and you're in big trouble. Because that reload time is nuts. There's a vehicle up there though. Both of these guys sort of running around, although Real Goat on the move a little bit. These guys don't have to engage either. They can definitely dip out. Yep. There we go. One of them is doing just that and is dipping. So we'll check where our two other closest players are. There's a flare. Oh, as the drop comes down. Oh, there we go. Oh, Stay Golden Esports, Timbit. First one gone. Sip. Taking them down. I think there's that 2 players down there. Let's go see. Nope. That's just Weeby. He's, tell you what, pretty kitted in the department of vest and helmet. Maybe he's got company, no company at all. Oh, Real Goat did manage to get him up there, top of the hill. There you go. Made a mistake. They dipped out and dipped straight into one another. Patriot is now taking some shots. We wait for the render to come in. Shots landed. Took a while for those shots to land. Devil Bam going down. GKS Patriot. I think the first 3/4 of that clip didn't go anywhere near Devil Bam, but Patriot managed to get the job done in the end. Head over to boot camp. There's a couple of players close to, or relatively close to one another over there. Board with Tempest and Magic Fiesta in the same area. More, and I'm noticing more and more players opting for the Vector as well. I wonder if it got buffed slightly. I know as one of the quickest fire rates in the game, so you can definitely. Not for the holo, but you get definitely good for solos when it comes. Oh, sorry about the yawn. Yeah, definitely good for solos. If you're going to come in a one-on-one with somebody, having the upper hand in terms of fire rate is definitely a good thing. Tempest rocking a level 3 backpack, a level 2 helmet, level 2 vest, plenty of meds as well. 3 times now on that M4. Pretty good. We'll go check out Magic Fiesta. Magic Fiesta with the AK. Red dot, level 2 vest, level 2 helmet, level 2 backpack. Probably do with a few more meds. Magic Fiesta just being holed up at the moment. As the play zone begins to come in. Nade being thrown. 2 players pretty close off to the eastern side of the island. GKS Patriot. Very close to SIP. Wait for the Brenner. There must be a building or something in between. There we go. There's a rock. SIP v Patriot. And Patriot doing the drop shot. Going down prone. Taking out SIP. It's a flare has gone up. Go suss out who did that. Alright, won't let me move down. Why won't you let me move down? This is ridiculous. Alright, let's go to WPGN and then go to it from that way. That might be GKS Sway. Can see it coming down over there now. GKS Sway continues into the zone. Just made it in. For Angry Men Storm, one of our players from the Inferno Pro League. Not too far away as well. Now, tried to see that drop and just things did not work out for me at all. There we go. It's for Angry Men Storm. He's going to have an A-dub and M24. Oh, M249, sorry. Plus a level 3 helmet vest. Oh, 8 times for the A-dub. Oh, look out. 4 Angry Men Storm. WPG is literally coming across the road right now. Doesn't take the M249. WPGN only just there. From 0 skills. 2 of our Pro League players pretty close to one another. Try and get an overview of where both of these players are. WPGN going up. Thinking about checking that drop potentially. Two times on the M4. Not going to take a look at that drop just yet. They're going to have to rotate from zone as well. Dot has got to come a long way and is still outside zone. Pickford and Real Goat very close to one another as well. We'll jump over to them because they're the closest to. Real Goat's still with the VSS. 2 players outside the zone. Weeby outside the zone as well. Looks like Real Goat might dip a little bit. See Tempest take out Teach there on the kill feed. Real Goat dropping back a little bit. Trees in the way. Let's see, Real Goat prone to that tree as the zone starts to push these 2 players in. Real Goat's just going to go for it. Pickford finally get a move. So if Real Goat had waited a little bit longer, he would have been able to spot Pickford. Pickford, you do not have the meds to mess around like this. You definitely need to get into zone. You're probably going to have to cross that bridge where Real Goat is. So there could be some dramas for Pickford here. Particularly with the fact that he has no meds to speak of other than 5 bandages. Perilous situation to be in. I tell you what, you just ran over the top of someone. Yep, you ran. Just about to say, you ran over the top of someone. Pickford, that was sneaky. Pickford went underneath the bridge, let him run across, and then just QBU to the back. Watching it. JP Killer now. Right up there in the rankings, JP Killer. He's doing alright. He's got Real Goat coming. He's got Weeby coming as well. This zone begins to close on these players. 4 Angry Men Storm A-dubbing 007. JP Killer, bit of a camper. Real Goat's receiving some shots from Weeby right now. From outside of the zone. Down goes Real Goat. Weeby with a level 3 helmet, vest, and backpack. Could do with a few more boosters, but still doing alright. Blue and pink skin on that M4. That zone in the smack bang in the middle, or the hey diddle little. Maybe the separation from our players now, except for Footy Hero and Vital. Looks like they're about to come in contact with one another. Vital 2 times on that vector, and Vital is prone in a building. Sees Footy Hero. Footy Hero didn't even have his gun out. So what, this late in the game, Footy Hero, you definitely need to have your gun out. You're inside the zone. You're going to be inside the zone with 15 players remaining. You're going to want to have your gun out at all times. Unless you are outside the zone, you need to hightail it, because that zone's going to hurt you. Vital with a pretty simple kill there, as all of our players continue to rotate in. Cairo, SVH Jackson, GKS Patriot already in zone. Karen, XGN Aaron, and GKS Sway there as well. But Tempest might have a little spot, and 2 players up out in the northwestern corner. Relatively close. JP Killer spotting a player. Magic Fiesta. JP Killer can't land that final shot. Zone is pushing in now. Magic Fiesta does go down to JP Killer. JP Killer all picking up some vital first aid kits. Changing out for the M4. And continues to rotate towards zone. Just another day, another dollar for JP Killer. Go check in on their map. 2 closest are probably Vital and GKS Patriot. Vital is hanging in a building. We know that 4 Angry Men Storm has an A-dub and an 8 time, so if she wants to use it, we'll try and be there for it. Unfortunately, there's no one too close to falling from Storm. I think Karen might have a little bit of action. Player's going to funnel into this section here. You can see Vital GKS Patriot doing just that. Player unknown as well. Near the cave. He's got a UMP. Where have you been looting, my friend? Level 1 helmet, level 2 vest. Barely any meds to speak of, and the UMP. You've been camping, haven't you? You've been camping. GKS Sway now just taking out Karen. Finally, player unknown coming across a little bit more loot. SVH Jackson has an MK, so he's found himself a drop. In the direction of Cairo. What the hell just happened there? I'm looking at his feet. Cairo M24 inside the zone already. Has a player behind him. Does not know they are there yet. GKS Patriot also rolling up to the party. Cairo might get spotted here. Good chance that Patriot might get seen as well by SVH Jackson. Players rotating in very close to one another. XGen Aaron's also there. Oh, player unknown. Taking down a player. Oh, SVH Jackson to the face with the MK. And now Jackson taking some shots from Cairo. Cairo now receiving them from somewhere else. SVH Jackson being taken down by Weeby. Third parties happening everywhere right now. Cairo has managed to get down. Weeby now trying to rotate around to the zone early. Large cluster of players around the eastern side. Sway pushing in. Undamaged level 3 gear. Certainly what you want to have right now. 400 men Storm taken down by Tempest. Vital taken down as well. Is that Weeby from up the hill, potentially? Yes, it is. Weeby receiving a couple of shots. So what, there must have been a patch. This camera keeps jumping everywhere without me doing anything. GKS Wade just going to get inside. Looking up the hill with it 6 times on that M4. So we're definitely watching player unknown. Player unknown was the person shooting. And he goes down to Cairo. Just as I say that. 5 to go. Cairo now receives some shots from down the hill, and that's GKS Sway. GKS Sway taking out Cairo. Pretty unfortunate for Cairo. He's had a kill or 2. And then it gets clapped right at the end there. You can see Tempest on the edge of zone. WXPGN. Or WPGN and JP Killer. JP Killer. Getting another kill. 3 to go now. Killer, he's very passive. Does choose his moments well. GKS Way is just over there. Tempest has got to come across the road, I think. Yeah, Tempest does have to move. Will have to cross the road at some point. But Tempest is in zone right now. All of our players are in zone, which means that is our zone right there. Sway on the move. Coming a little bit closer, popping out back and forth, trying to get an angle on somebody, spot where they are. Right to assume someone might be at a rock on the edge of zone. Sway actively looking for the last remaining two players other than himself. Sway definitely does need to be careful though. You do have a ghillie suit, but you still cannot be careless. JP Killer not having moved a muscle. GK Sway just inside zone. JP Killer's gonna have to move in. It feels like Tempest has spotted JP Killer, and that certainly is the case. So GK Sway knows exactly where Tempest is and scopes in to take out match one. GKS Sway coming away with the win in match one. Tempest taking out JP Killer. Unfortunately, the shots revealed her location, and GKS Sway was able to just turn scope and wrap things up. GKS Sway, match one winner with 3 kills. Tempest, 4 kills in second. JP Killer in third with 2 kills. WPGN, 0 kills in fourth. Cairo, 1 kill in fifth. Player Unknown, 2 kills in 6th. AHS Weeby with 2 kills in 7th. Vital with the 1 kill in 8th. 4 Angry Men Storm, 2 kills in 9th. And SVH Jackson with 1 kill in 10th. And then for the players who got kills outside our top 10, 2 kills for GKS Patriot. And then we have to go all the way down to 16th. Sign Racing Sports Real Goat with 2 kills. 1 kill for ETC Teach in 19th. 1 kill for SIP in 21st. And that is all of our players, all of our 25 players. Match 2 coming up very, very shortly, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back and we'll see what map we've got in store for you guys. Don't go anywhere. Back very soon.
Thought I couldn't breathe without you. I'm inhaling. Thought I couldn't see without your perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting.
shit, I forgot.
I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. Thought I couldn't breathe without you. I'm inhaling. Thought I couldn't see without your perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. Thought that I would fail without you, but I'm on top. Thought it would be over, but now, but it won't stop. Thought that I would self-destruct, but I'm still here. Even in my years to come, I'm still gonna be here. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. Thought I couldn't breathe without you. I'm inhaling. Thought I couldn't see without your perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. Thought that I would fail without you, but I'm on top. Thought it would be over, but now, couldn't breathe without you. I'm inhaling. Thought I couldn't see without your perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. Thought that I would fail without you, but I'm on top. Thought it would be over, but now, but it won't stop. Thought that I would self-destruct, but I'm still here. Even in my years to come, I'm still gonna be here. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. Thought I couldn't breathe without you.
Okay, guys, we are back for match 2 of week 3 in Inferno Solo League. Let's go over the players that are jumping around in the lobby. Match kicking off in about approximately 10 seconds. On board with SIP. Got a north to south flight path here on Erangel. Just a little bit of a western flight path. Pretty much a straight line down the map from a shooting range to the western edge of Military Base or Military Island. Player unknown out of the plane early, heading for Severny. We'll wait and see where these players drop. 25 again. So 2 players are heading in the direction of Rozok and 2 are heading in the direction of Crates or South George. Wait and see where these players go before jumping on board with them. So Clyro and Sip coming down together. Looks like the place to be is Pachinki though, so let's jump on there. 4 Angry Men Storm coming in right now. Being joined by WPG and SGE Tim, Mistake Old Export Timbit. Someone's on a rotation away straight away. Timbit's going to want to pick up that Vector, I think. No, going to stick with just the shotgun. Timbit hearing footsteps. Sounds like GKS Sway, who's come across into the building next to Stay Golden Esports Timbit. Sway, it's a 4 times on that AK, takes it off. Level 1 helmet and vest already at the moment. Jumping to have a look through that window. Oh, shotgun. Shotgun shell lands on GKS Sway. Does a little bit of damage, but not too much. Looks like Murray and Timbit now may be engaging. Murray with a 3 times on that Scar. 007 also in Pachinki right now as well. Timbit in that 3-story. GKS Sway is there. 4 Angry Men Storm is also there. 007 in Pachinki as well. .007 with an AK, level 3 vest, level 1 helmet. Just a few meds right now. So we've got 5 players in Pachinki. All spread out from one another just a little bit right now. 2 closest players appear to be, Magic Fiesta dies from drowning. Not ideal. It's 400 Men Storm pushes across 3 times on the UMP. It's got GKS Sway for company. Storm peeking and leaning. And down goes GKS Sway. 4 Angry Men Storm getting the kill with that UMP. As we look across to where Timbit and Murray are engaging right now. Timbit with 3 times on that M16. Hoping to spot 007. AK shots coming in through the window, not landing on Timbit though. Timbit changes to the Vector and dips out of there. So we've still got the 4 players in Pachinki. See Storm there, try and get all 4 of our players in the camera shot. There we have. Oh, there we go. There you can see where our 4 players are at the moment. Storm currently moving slightly. 007 at the back of that little green house. Timbit gonna rotate across the road. Picking up that half grip. Smoke grenade there as well. Timbit trying to do a little bit better than she did in that first match. She went down quite early. There's a suppressor on that M16 as well. Timbit might have just spotted Mary just for a split second. Now that Murray has rotated slightly. Real being taken out by SVH Jackson. 400 men Storm might be up on a roof. Neither none of these players really pushing the envelope early. Just the one kill from Storm. Murray running straight through some vector shots from Stay Golden Esports Timbit. Nearly able to get the kill. Murray now applying bandages. Murray's going to have to move, and Timbit is locked in on that window. Smoke's coming out now from Murray. Wise move. And that is just a random nade out of that window. Timbit sees that come outside. Murray keeps rotating and tries to get away. Rotates it backwards. Probably a wise move. We've got another player coming in to join the party here in Pachinki, and that's Tempest. Tempest has turned up to get kinky in Pachinki. 4 Angry Men Storm right up on the roof. Tempest doesn't spot that. Storm on the roof. Tempest does now spot Storm. Now pushing across to this 3-story. Get up high. Storm takes out Extinction Murray. Tempest going to get up on the roof. This 3-story building to spot 4 Angry Men Storm. Storm now jumps down though just in time, with Tempest on the roof taking their place on the roof instead. Tempest also needs to be careful. Has players all around her. Does hear the footsteps of 007 and does spot 007. 007 nearly going down. 007 with the Vector. Ending the life of Tempest. Storm now pushes in the direction of 007. Throws a nade. Inside the same house. Fortunately, it is in the wrong part of that house. Storm now needs to pull a weapon out. Timbit right in front of her. Timbit pulling out the AK. And Storm doing some more work. 4 Angry Men Storm. And now it is 007 and Stay Golden Esports Timbit. You're the last 2 remaining here in Pachinki. See, our zone is pretty much fairly close to being straight in the middle. Lost 7 players so far. Misfire Pickford and XGN Aaron, but close on the western edge of the zone. These two players that are left in Pachinki have been here since the start. Fair bit of Pachinki separating both of these two guys. With a suppressor on that AK. Level 3 backpack. Partially damaged level 3 helmet. Level 2 vest. Meds for days and 1 kill so far for Stay Golden Esports Timbit. As these two players are fairly separated. Might go check in on these two guys who are super close. Oh, Aaron is camping up a storm in there. Oh, Pickford appears to be doing something kind of similar. Pickford just looting up. Is in the same building, but little does Pickford know how close these two players are. Christian Aaron not moving a muscle, although you might get an angle if Pickford does come upstairs. There is Pickford. Aaron. Being passive AF. He's got 848 meters to move to the zone. And looks like Pickford is going to start moving. Some serious camping going on from Aaron right there. A couple of players close to one another near school, XG and Joel. Currently running through school. Like, according to the map, there's somebody in the, I think it's Cairo, is in the pool area. Joel dropping outside. He's going to run along the edge. GKS Patriot going down to play zone. So we're left with just a 16 alive as XG and Joel's going to rotate. Follow him here as he rotates. Already in the zone is Joel. Looks like he might pick out this compound. I'm going to continue on his way past there. Wonder where Joel is heading. Heading out to the edge of zone where JP Killer is. I'll tell you what, he's going straight towards JP Killer, who loves to camp a compound. And he's turned up in the exact same compound as JP Killer. Here's the footsteps. Suppressed shots taken towards XG and Joel, but he's gonna keep rotating. Player unknown, seeing it. It's so Theo's rotating fast. Take some shots with the DP, none which land. And Sophia's going to jump out the top of that hill. Look down on the compound. Spots that that buggy absolutely glitching out in the middle of the field. And they say PUBG is esports ready. Unknown in the shack right near that vehicle. Sophia pulling out the M24. Has an 8 times sitting on it. Sophia going to keep rotating. Gonna rotate. Beeps the horn. Looks like she's trying to attract some attention and draw some shots from player unknown. Definitely you don't want to crash in here. Sophia trying to draw the attention of player unknown. I think it might have worked. Player unknown just does a quick lap. Try and spot player unknown. And player unknown is now in that vehicle and receives some shots from Sophia. So this is on board with player unknown, who we glitched to for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I'm not really sure how that really happened, but it did nonetheless. XVH Jackson rotating in from Military Island. WPGN's got to rotate quite some distance as well. Devil Beam got to come up from outside, or from just inside the zone. Action Aaron rotating in a vehicle. Gonna rotate past Weeby. Teach might pull up close to 007, so we'll jump on board with 007. Has an AUG and an AK. So 007 will be doing well to spot anyone through that little gap. Molly coming out. That Molly doesn't land because Teach was downstairs. Sophia runs over Pickford. That's unfortunate. So these players inside the zone. Pachinki has been inside the zone obviously from the start. Players are starting to slowly roll up to a vital, swimming across in towards Rozok. Looks like 007 did land a couple of shots on Teach, and that Molotov landed too, and that Molotov from 007 takes out Teach. He's going to change buildings to go and loot his prey. There is the box of Teach. Look further into the zone. ZSW PGN coming in. SVH Jackson rotating along the road now. Jackson with all level 3 gear. A level 3 kitted. 14 alive now. Pulling up on the southern side of the sort of the hill south tip of Pachinki. Devil Bam rotating past Jackson. Has some shots taken in his direction. None of them landing though. Jackson pushing across. Has XG and Aaron fairly close by too. Another vehicle rotating past. This is XG and Joel. Joel rotates past 3 players and receives no shots. Consider yourself lucky there, as these guys also got the zone. Zone being kind to them. Lots of our players already inside zone. Vital has got a long way to come. Don't know why it does that. XG and Aaron. You know what? XG and Aaron is a camper. Bona fide camper. Hiding in that shack. Don't know why he's leaning. Door is closed. Devil Bam down the hill. He's got a level 1 helmet, level 2 vest, level 3 backpack. More meds than you could possibly hope for. Looks like Weeby's copying some shots from player unknown. With that DB. Finishing things off, SVH Jackson, also at the top of the hill there. Jackson doing some serious camping here too. Too much camping for my liking. Not a fan of a camp. Second with Timbit. Obviously been engaging. Oh, JP Killer is prone. Why didn't Timbit take shots there? Timbit could have seen it. JP Killer. Looks like Cairo and JP Killer might have been shooting at one another. Killer has managed to get inside the house. As a drop falls very close to Timbit. Cairo going to rotate now to try and get into zone. JP Killer is not one to venture out from where he is. Picks up a few more pieces of loot. We look over to where that drop is. You can see we've got a few players on the edge of the zone, including Karen, who's just turned up. Stay Golden Esports, Timbit. Dropping at some smoke. If we look at our zone, which is very, very helpful to those on the southern edge of zone. Devil Bam, XGN Aaron, SVH Jackson, plus player unknown. Timbit going to rotate into zone. JP Killer going down to Cairo. Vital just manages to creep into zone right next to Karen. Minute 10 seconds. Karen running so close to Vital. Only she knew. Sophia though, now rotating towards zone. She's got players coming on either side of her, 007 included in a vehicle. Sophia going to take a vehicle of her own. Receives a shot from an M24. Sophia so low. Timbit also quite low. Sophia needs to get out of her vehicle and met up. So much noise driving around in a vehicle inside the zone. With this many players left. She and Aaron down the hill. 007 has an AUG inside the zone 6 times on it. That's going to have changed 2 or 3 times. Shots ringing out all over the map right now. Timbit and Cairo engaging, I think. Cairo is about to come in. Receives a couple of shots from Timbit. Timbit trying to get an angle on Cairo. Somebody else rotates in a vehicle. Timbit gonna go for it. Does just that. Gets the knock. And gets the kill, should I say. WPGN taking out a player, but they're gonna make it into zone. They do just make it. Problem for them is actually Joel is just over that hill right there. Joel is gonna spot WPGN. Does so. Another player down. We're down to 7 alive. 007 is one of those players too. 007 is going to be inside zone at this tree. Does have Sophia just over that little ridge right in front of him. Spot Sophia, takes down Sophia. Actually, and Joel getting a kill as well. 007 hip firing with that. With the AUG. That's pretty darn effective. Devil Bam being taken out by player unknown. Down to 4 just like that. See Joel and 007 inside zone. Joel receiving some shots from 007. 007 needs to be careful because one of the players rotating in behind is Karen. Joel going down to 007. 007. James Bond. Spots player unknown down the hill as well. Player unknown in trouble. Just makes it to that tree. 007. Center map control. Stamping his authority on top of the hill. Might spot Karen coming in. 007 receiving some shots from Karen. Karen getting the kill from outside the zone. 007 going down to Karen. So it's Karen and player unknown. The last 2 players. Let's see where Karen is down there. Zone a minute away from coming in. Either side of the hill at the moment, these 2 players are. Karen's going to throw some smoke, I think. And neither of these players really know where the other one is, but smoke is coming out from Karen. Player unknown is prone. Karen's throwing smoke everywhere except where she is. Kind of alludes to the fact that, yes, she's behind that tree, but player unknown is in no position to see Karen. Might be able to spot that smoke. Just can't see that smoke. All that smoke is covered by the hill. Player unknown, quite a wide rotation. I'm just going to make it into the zone. The player unknown's rotating right around towards Karen right now. Player unknown and Karen quite close to one another. These two players super close. Karen v player unknown, and Karen with the Thompson. The Thompson to win it. Who would have thought? A Thompson to win it from Karen. Karen, with the last 2 kills of the match being her only 2 kills, she takes it out. Karen in first place with 2 kills. Player unknown second with 3 kills. 007 dropped it, but Chinky was pretty much there from the start. 5 kills for 007 in third. 2 kills for XG and Joel in fourth. Devil Bam 1 kill in fifth. 1 kill for Cyan Racing Sports Sophia in sixth. Stay Golden Esports Timbit 2 kills in seventh. 0 skills WPGN with 1 kill in eighth. XG and Aaron with 0 kills in ninth. The serious camper XG and Aaron. SVH Jackson with 1 kill in 10th. And then outside of our top 10 who got kills, Cairo 956. He got 2 kills in 11th. And then we've got to go all the way down to 4 Angry Men Storm in 19th. You got 2 kills. And so only 2 players outside of our top 10 getting kills in match 2. Match 3 coming up very, very soon, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focused on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it I hurt myself.
Hey guys, really sorry, but I'm not gonna spectate this third match. Feel absolutely horrendous. I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna go back to bed because I feel shocking. Match 3 is gonna go ahead just the same, but it's just not going to be cast, unfortunately, guys. I'm sorry. Tried to be a trooper and get through it, but I feel shocking. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to bed, guys. Sorry about that, but I'll GG's to everyone. Casting will be normal from now on, but yeah, unfortunately, guys, that's it for the stream today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys later.